Hello and thank you for joining me today. Today I wanted to share a quick altered paintbrush that I created for the Words in Paintery Color Challenge for September. You'll see that I had already altered the paintbrush and I'm just adding the color here. I altered the paintbrush using Prima's IUD molds and a bit of resin, some art stones, and white gesso. Here's a list of the colors that I'm using from Lindsay Stamp Gang. As you can see, I continue to add color and dry in between each layer until I'm happy with the color. I'm sorry if I get off camera a bit, but here you can see I'm adding a bit of splatters just to blend the colors a little bit more. And here you can see I'm adding a bit of Filmora's Butterfly Spells Sparks. It's a really light pink with intense shimmer. I really like the way that this looks in person. It's not really doing it justice on the camera, but it really does add a ton of sparkle. Now you can see I'm adding a little bit of metallic royal red. I really wanted this heart to pop and I wanted it to be a deep red. So this paint was perfect for that. I'm adding it throughout the paintbrush and blending it when necessary with a bit of water. Finally, it was time for my favorite part, adding a bit of Filmora wax. I like to mix two different waxes. Here you can see I'm adding some rich copper and then I'll add some white gold on top. With the rich copper, I'm using a bristle paintbrush just so I can get really deep into the nooks and crannies to add a little bit of depth. When I add the white gold, you'll see that I use my finger and the palm of my hand. Again, I'm really sorry that I'm off camera a bit here. It's just really hard to stay focused when you're covered in paint. I absolutely love how this wax makes everything just pop. All the little details from the IUD molds, all the art stones, everything just really shines. I cannot get enough of this wax. As you can see, I really wanted this heart to be red. Here you can see me use a bit of Art Anthology's sorbet. This is a red. I believe it's Ferrari. But I'm just using it here mainly as an adhesive, but I thought if I'm using a little bit of adhesive, I might as well use a red one. With Art Anthology products, they're gel based, so they work great with micro beads or glitter or anything small that you want to adhere to a project, but you really don't want to see any of the glue. So I just figured a little extra sparkle because they actually have glitter built in as well. So it worked out really well for this project. And now just a touch of Finnabar's pink glitter. And more wax. I really wanted the heart to be the focal point, so I'm really trying to make sure that it pops. So I'm adding some white gold around it to make sure that it does stand out a bit more. Here you can see I'm adding the same 3 colors to a bit of ribbon that I do add to my paintbrush off camera. I really just got out of frame twisting and tying things, and I didn't want you to have to endure that. However, I did add a bit of ribbon, some beads, some Tim Holtz tags about courage, just to really bring home this month's challenge. The quote is about courage, so I wanted to make sure that I incorporated that. But thank you. I hope that you enjoyed my splash of color. I do appreciate everyone that watches this, and I hope that I've inspired you in some way. We look forward to seeing all of your projects, and you have a wonderful day.